Sure. So today, Homeland Security Investigations, along with their state, federal, and local law enforcement partners, conducted a federal search warrant here at Buckeye Fire Equipment in Kings Mountain. The search warrant was related to allegations of identity theft and possible other federal crimes.
How many people were arrested or detained that
So the investigation and search warrant are still ongoing. There have been some folks detained. We're somewhere in the dozen or so range, but that number may increase as we continue.
time? About a dozen detained, you said?
They're about 17 or 16 or something like that.
Of that dozen, do you know how many were arrested in relationship to the warrant and how many were picked up because of other?
It's still been sorted out, but they've been detained. They're still on site, and we're processing and getting to the bottom of things.
Can you talk to me about the allegation, because it sounds like the company itself may have been involved in the ID theft. What can you tell us about the allegations?
Right. So again, they're allegations, so I don't want to get ahead of the investigation or any litigation, but I can tell you that it's related to identity theft. So potentially they could use stolen or incorrect identities to employ people who aren't allowed to be employed, potentially.
Will anybody with the company face charges?
It's yet to be determined. It's still early in the investigation. We'll see.
And are people still inside?
Yes, they are still workers being interviewed, questioned, processed.
And can you talk on the aggravated ID theft? That was what the warrant was for, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And explain a little bit about. You were trying to explain it, but we heard lots of noise over there. Can you explain what that potentially means?
Sure. So potentially, like these are allegations that the employer or somebody in their charge used fraudulent documents or incorrect documents to allow people who aren't authorized to work in this country to work.
Have some of the employees been allowed to leave? We saw some people coming out. Have they been allowed to leave?
Yes, a lot of employees have gone through the screening process and are, headed home or wherever they're going.
Can you talk to us about our screening process? We know that some people came out blue armbands, and those individuals are U.S. citizens. What happened to the people who don't come out with blue band? Are there folks who without blue band armbands that are coming out?
There are all types of people coming and going. It's just too early to really state if blue means U.S. citizen or whatever. That's internal stuff. But I'll just tell you that lots of people have left. There are some still being questioned, and then there are some that detained.
I know oftentimes when you guys put together warrants, they not only include a summary of what you're looking at, why you're there, they also include the people that you intend to get. Were there 16 or 17 people you guys were looking to arrest? Or?
I can't speak to the targets of the investigation. It's just too early. I can just tell you that we have taken folks into custody for further questioning and processing.
Can you just kind of refresh for us and make sure that we understand exactly why you're here, what brought you here, and the concerns you have here?
Sure. Again, I can't give out too many details because it's an open investigation and we haven't got to the prosecution stage and all that sort of stuff. I can tell you allegations of identity theft you should take seriously. Would you want your identities used for someone else to work or do whatever they're going to do with them? So it's a serious federal crime.
Is it fair to say you guys were here for the ID theft and the process? I mean, that was kind of the big fish that you were going after, and then in the process, you were checking to make sure people were here.
We operate like any law enforcement agency. You have a mission that you go in for, and then as you discover other crimes and things, you act upon those.
Do you know at least how many employees were inside, like an estimate when you guys went ice?
I believe we're somewhere near 300, give or take.
And of the dozen arrested, can you tell us their charges?
Not yet.
Is it related to
It's related to the case. I can't give you specifics.
to their legal status here?
It's related to the case. I'm not exactly sure what.
It's a bit rhetorical, but why is it important to arrest these people and to bust these people?
So I ask you this: do you want your identity used fraudulently? Everyone has an identity and they want to keep it, and your bank accounts and your life is tied to it. So this is a very serious thing.
Final thoughts and closing remarks?
No, I'll just assure the viewers that they're safe. We're on the case. We're here protecting American citizens from illegal activity. And we'll continue to do so.